Brandon, what did you do? What did you do? Yeah, it seemed like y'all got going to go to start off, first of all, to take that L. Now we got to remember that game was already scheduled for Kansas. So it was out. So that game that they lost to Kansas State, was an out of conference game because it was already scheduled. So it does not count on their record as a loss in the Big 12, which is crazy. Right? So right now they're sitting at 1-0 in the Big 12. Arizona is 3-1 overall, 1-0 in the Big 12, and they just had a 23-10 victory over Utah. Yes, Cam Rising was not in that game, but this game was absolutely, I don't know. We can speculate and say Cam Rising would have made a difference in this game, but Arizona dominated this game, man. They went out there, played tough ball, smash mouth football, and they got the job done versus a Utah team, which in the back of your mind, now you're really saying to yourself, man, the Big 12, like anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. So now we know. So for now we know that the Big 12 is absolutely going to bring some of the same things that we seen in the Pac-12 last year with Colorado, and we have to say like this league is okay. The Big 12 is okay. It is not trash, ladies and gentlemen. It is not trash ball. We're going to start seeing teams go on 3 and 4 game losing streaks. I think we're going to start seeing some of that coming up. I think that I'm not sure. I didn't look at every single team schedule in the Big 12, but I'm almost sure that we're going to see that because some people are going to be fighting to try to get up in there. So the way that the Big 12 is looking right now, the champion of the Big 12 can absolutely have 3 or 4 losses, y'all. I think the way that the Big 12 is looking, unless BYU goes on to keep winning all of their games the way that they have been, and in the Big 12 championship, the same with Iowa State, unless those two stay undefeated throughout the whole season, because I believe that Iowa State has got through some of their tougher games, and people are going to try to take down these big dogs. But we'll see what's going on in the Big 12. Something to keep it out on. Very exciting football, and I said that the Big 12 was going to be like that. And to add the most polarizing team in college football and Colorado to that conference, oh man, all eyes on the Big 12 this year. Now we seeing Ashton Jeanty go against Washington State, give Washington State their first L, and Boise did it in great fashion, just dominated. He's just different, man. Ashton Jeanty, man, I tell you what, he's different. And first contact, he does not go down. I think that he will be gone in the first 5 picks. First 5 picks of this draft, he will be gone. He will be gone. You cannot pass on a running back like that. Somebody's going to take. He's definitely going in the first round. But I don't know when the last time we seen a running back go in the top 10 picks. You know what I'm saying? That's right off top right now. But that's crazy. That's pretty wild that we may see that this year with Ashton Jeanty. I don't think too many teams can pass on him. Not to be honest. I don't think too many teams can pass on him, especially the teams that are not looking too hot right now. I could see him looking good on several teams right now that has a not so good record. You know what I mean? Or are you saying they're looking bad? But shout out to Boise State doing it. Now I want to talk about the Big Ten, and we'll start from bottom going up to the top. Man, listen, Oregon is doing Oregon things. People gonna say, oh, they just beat a bad UCLA team, a team that's just rebuilt, and they only beat them by this and that. Oregon is great. They're good, a sneaky, great team. I got to say that. Oregon is a sneaky, great team in the Big Ten. Oh, my goodness. And the reason why I'm saying this is just because they're winning games the opposite way that what everybody is so used to seeing them. And I've been saying this about Oregon. And when they're in the division that they're in, the conference that they're in the Big Ten, they're going to see a lot more teams play them like this. And I think that I think